Based near Leer, Logauer Maschinenbau GmbH is a company that produces components for various industries, including large components for the wind energy industry. These components must be blasted and coated. The previously used manual blasting process was replaced in mid-2012 by an automated blasting room. SLF Oberflächentechnik installed its RecoBlaster blasting robot along with the process technology to transport air and blast media. With dimensions of 18 by 8.5 by 7 meters, the new blast room is designed to accommodate the ever-increasing dimensions of the workpieces treated at LMB. Full coverage roller shutters are installed on both sides of the blast room. Loading of the room takes place using the already existing track system, which runs through the room in a longitudinal direction. The workpieces are positioned using a conveying system provided by LMB and are then automatically blasted and roughened by the RecoBlaster in preparation for the subsequent coating process. The RecoBlaster comes with an 8-axis movable manipulator. All moving axes are driven and monitored by electrical servo drives equipped with an absolute encoder. The bridge of the blasting robot moves in a longitudinal direction on guide rails attached to the side walls of the blast room. On the bridge is a beam hoist that moves in a lateral direction, holding a rotary joint with a vertical translation axis. A shoulder joint ending in an elbow joint is attached to the lower end of this vertical axis. Optimal freedom of movement during the blasting process is achieved using a swivel joint and the attached swivel axis for the blasting nozzle. In order to minimize wear and tear to the robot, the shoulder and wrist joint drives, as well as all supply cables, are integrated in the robot housing. Compressed air is used to create overpressure inside the housing, giving optimal protection against the intrusion of blast media. The lower part of the robot arm is encased in a wear protection cover. A teach-in process is used to program the movements of the blasting nozzle for the automatic blasting process. The RecoBlaster is thus especially well suited for the economical blasting of series production parts. Operation takes place using 2 joysticks. The control panel is moved into the blast room along with an amply dimensioned supply cable. All of the process parameters can be edited at any time via the touchscreen display. Movements, distances and times, blasting pressure and blast media flow are important for a good and economical work result. A blasting nozzle like the 19mm version shown here could not be manually operated by a worker. Surface coverage increases by a factor of 5 compared to the manual blasting process. The use of a two-chamber pressure pot makes it possible to continuously blast workpieces without interruption. If needed, a second pressure pot for smaller scale manual blasting can be retrofitted to the existing installation at any time. A full-coverage lamella-type conveyor installed beneath the floor grating automatically collects the expended blast media and transports it to a cross-conveyor, which eliminates the previously laborious process step of manually collecting the discharged blast media. The blast media is subsequently transported by bucket elevator to the blast media reconditioning installation for recycling. Dust and dirt particles filtered out during this process collect in special dust bins. With the help of the Rico blaster and through permanent supervision of the blasting parameters, the uniformly high quality of the blasting process is assured. With its most recent decision, LMB has once again chosen an innovative surface treatment solution from SLF. Besides the blast room and Rico blaster installation shown here, the company has for several years operated 2 SLF painting cabins and a high rack dryer for drying coated workpieces.